Imagine someone who is interested in science but not too interested, maybe a class 8th guy who has perhaps never even heard of microfluidics. He may have heard of fluid dynamics or whatever to do with fluid in physics that the textbook offers him to see. But microfluidics. Imagine turning this into a social media post of, let's say, 15 or 20 social media posts. So what would be your first 3 posts?
Yeah. Well, that's where I would start. Is when you want to explain something to an audience that is interested to some extent in science but not super interested, then I would say the first thing to start always is to explain why something is relevant or why something is interesting, to draw someone's attention at first. So for this, I wouldn't start with this statement, but I would go back to just the main story, which for me, for my layman's talk, is that cells in our body routinely encounter forces and they deform all the time. So that's what I would post about first, is about the cells encountering those forces and how that is relevant in all different types of processes in our body. When we have wounds that need to heal, or when an embryo forms in the womb, or when cancer cells metastasize. During all of these relevant processes, cells encounter forces. And for this reason, it is of interest to scientists to understand how cells respond to these forces. So you want to devise a technique that allows you to deform cells in a way that you can measure what happens to these cells at certain forces. And a very relevant technique is microfluidics. And then from there, you can go into posts about what microfluidics is and what it looks like and what it has been used for, etc. I think that's how I would do it.
Yeah.